So this episode kicks off with Otto is in prison and he gets a visit. It's not from lawyers or anything. It's none other than Norman himself talking about how's it been, old friend. Talking about all that. We stole all your tech and everything, and I'm gonna take your work and make it mine, because I'm Norman Osborn and shit. Because all I care about is money and power and my big ass company. And then of course Octavius is pissed and he's all like, all you'll be is just a man child, and they'll see, all you'll do is just be so much powerful and all of that, and you stole my work because you want to be rich and all that stuff. And of course, and afterwards then we see a bit of Nico and Pearl just chatting and talking about, I know we've had our differences, we're good friends and stuff. And then we see that the 110th Street makes their plan of attack, as they want to steal some of Octavius's serums and all of that. And then a big chase happens and such. It causes some attack, and then it almost hits Nico. But then Spider-Man swings in with his iconic suit as usual, and it has the same type of eye movements that we've had in the MCU, which is nice. It gets the mixture of both as well. And I also like there's two references. There was a Red Dead Redemption 2 poster, and there's a Jurassic Park poster in the back, which is kind of funny as well. And then in this big battle, we have the Scorpion shows up and his crew, and this big fight goes on. There's some really good fighting and such, and then the 110th Street gets into it, and then Big Donovan's like, I can't deal with this. He just gets in the car and leaves, and then Lonnie's like, what am I going to do? And he goes into the truck, gets some of the Oscorp, the Octavius equipment, and then a piece of the gas that, of course, falls on the floor. He gets caught by it, like he passes out and stuff, and then he's feeling a bit dizzy and stuff, and then Peter's about to get hit by a Scorpion, and he stops it, and it breaks, and it doesn't hit his spine, like, it doesn't hit him, and you realize he has tombstones. Basically, he's eventually becoming Tombstone. Like, he has his power. Like, when you punch Tombstone, you don't feel anything. Your bones will break anyway, and stuff. It's really good. I love the slow bails, which I'm a big fan. I love take it easy, take it slow, and all that's my mantra as well. But it was done so great, and then you have the scene where Peter is almost like what happened with Spider-Man in the MCU No Way Home, where Scorpion's taunting him, and then he's just hearing what Norman said to him in the last episode with his kind of darker version of great power, great responsibility, but not in a good way. So he keeps pulling his punch out. He literally just hitting him and punching him, and he's not gonna stop. But then Lonnie has to try and break the fight, and it's so much like from No Way Home when Peter got so angry at Norman. He's like, you're gonna fix me, Parker? And he's like, no, all I'm gonna do is kill you. He's like, boy, and all that. So I love the good parallels between that two, and then everything gets settled up as well. They go off, and Lonnie goes back home. Peter goes, talks to Nico for a bit, like, yeah, you're Spider-Man and all that, it's fine. And then of course, Peter goes back with May. They're watching The Bachelor, and then he gets a call from Norman about, oh, you did really good, well, Peter, well done. And then that calls off, and then you find out that Norman is doing some behind-the-scenes shady business, like typical Norman Osborn does. And you find out that what's been going on in the classes, that Peter has been working with Dr. Connors on the new generator they've been working on, and the glider, and the biggest bombshell, if you will, of this almost second finale, up into the finale, which I'm going to watch now, is that they've used Peter's DNA to sample some spiders. So basically, they want to recreate Spider-Man's blood. So basically, that we've already kind of seen already in other adaptations, other mediums, that the Tasm movies have used this, and even the PS4 game, the Insomniac game uses. They've used Peter's blood into other spiders so they can create their own radioactive spiders. They want to give people their own type of Spider-Man powers, and it's really interesting. I'm very intrigued to where this finale goes, but I can't wait till the finale heads up. So fingers crossed if it's a really good finale. So that's great.